Yeah. Shift down a gear. Hairpin turn ahead. Let's climb. Come on. Yeah. Concrete barriers protecting from a dizzy steep descent. Climbing up the mountain where the air is fresh and scent. Corner after corner in a serpentine array. Swinging the steering wheel to find a brand new point of view today. The engine roaring happily against the uphill grade, leaving down below the heavy shadows that the valleys made. No hesitation in the rhythm as the altitude ascends, following the highway where the pavement twists and bends. Oh, call the winding switchback as we climb into the blue, translating every mountain peak into a grand debut. A rhythmic navigation through the alpine scented air, with the freedom of the universe unfolding everywhere. Yeah, keep the momentum rolling as we reach the highest crest. That's the elevation where a joyful soul finds rest. Pine trees blurring past us in a rush of deep forest green, the most exhilarating view that we have ever seen. The valley shrinking downward like a map upon the floor, while the summit opens up to show a little more. A synchronized dance between the vehicle and road, shedding every ounce of heavy psychological load. Oh, call the winding switchback as we climb into the blue, translating every mountain peak into a grand debut. A rhythmic navigation through the alpine scented air, with the freedom of the universe unfolding everywhere. Yeah, keep the momentum rolling as we reach the highest crest. That's the elevation where a joyful soul finds rest. Final hairpin curve, accelerate through the apex. We're at the top. Woo! Parking at the scenic overlook above the clouds, far away from interference in the city's heavy crowds. A masterwork of traveling, adventurous and bold, having earned the breathtaking story that we proudly hold. Oh, call the winding switchbacks as we climb into the blue, translating every mountain peak into a grand debut. A rhythmic navigation through the alpine scented air, with the freedom of the universe unfolding everywhere. Yeah, keep the momentum rolling as we reach the highest crest. Yeah, that's the elevation where a joyful soul finds rest. Yeah, yeah. Peak reached. Yeah. Turn the dial. Sifting through the static. Lock it in. Yeah. Radio tuner sliding through a sea of white noise, hunting for a frequency and burying the decoys. Friction on the copper dial, a high-pitched whistling sound, searching for the hidden station underneath the underground. Static fading softly as the instruments emerge, a sudden and miraculous harmonic counter surge. The trumpets start to blare, the bass line starts to kick, transforming messy fuzz into a clean, authentic trick. Oh, lock the frequency before the signal slips away, transforming empty static to a brilliant, bright display. A crystal clear transmission cutting straight across the haze, rescuing the rhythm from a labyrinth of days. Yeah, turn the volume louder as the brass begins to sing. That's the only kind of magic that a dial can bring. Yeah. No interference lingering upon the copper wire. The sound is burning cleanly like an open studio fire. 88 points something on the glowing amber scale. A broadcast from the future where the pessimist can't fail. We're nodding to the speakers as the data stream unlocks the heaviest transmission to ever shake the blocks. Oh, lock the frequency before the signal slips away. Transform an empty static to a brilliant bright display. A crystal clear transmission cutting straight across the haze, rescuing the rhythm from a labyrinth of days. Yeah, turn the volume louder as the brass begins to sing. That's the only kind of magic that a dial can bring. Signal locked, clarity achieved. Let the broadcast play. The broadcast rides out smoothly to the ending of the track. A vintage style of communication, never looking back. Just copper coils and frequencies uniting in the dark. A definitive transmission that reignites the spark. Oh, lock the frequency before the signal slips away. Transform an empty static to a brilliant bright display. A crystal clear transmission cutting straight across the haze, rescuing the rhythm from a labyrinth of days. Yeah, turn the volume louder as the brass begins to sing. That's the only kind of magic that a dial can bring. Yeah, clear channel. Clear channel. Yeah. Listen to the sky drop. Natural cadence. Let's ride the weather. Water droplets tapping on a pane of slanted glass, applying the percussion while the heavy storm clouds pass. A polyrhythmic patter falling heavy on the roof, providing all the rhythm in the undeniable proof. The city is drowning in a wash of slate and gray, while we convert the weather to a rhythmic disarray. No umbrella needed when you're standing in the sound, absorbing all the frequency vibrating from the ground. Oh, let the sky keep drumming on the transparent dome, transforming open weather into something like a home. A natural orchestra playing outside the frame, washing off the tension and forgetting every name. Yeah, catch the syncopation of the pouring afternoon. We're riding out a classic to a melancholic tune. Yeah, yeah. Puddles forming ripples like a spinning vinyl plate, reflecting every second that we chose to elevate. The thunder rolls across the low end like an 808, a heavy pocket groove delivered by a natural fate. We sit back in the corner with a cup of liquid warmth, protected by the rhythm while we ride out through the storm. Oh, let the sky keep drumming on the transparent dome, transforming open weather into something like a home. A natural orchestra playing outside the frame, washing off the tension and forgetting every name. Yeah, catch the syncopation of the pouring afternoon. We're writing out a classic to a melancholic tune. Feel the pressure drop. Listen to the pattern change. The downpour starts to taper to a gentle, steady drip, leaving behind the moisture and a rhythm on the lip. The sky is clearing up, but the percussion lingers on. A timeless little masterpiece, composed before the dawn. Oh, let the sky keep drumming on the transparent dome, transforming open weather into something like a home. A natural orchestra playing outside the frame, washing brushing off the tension and forgetting every name. Yeah, catch the syncopation of the pouring afternoon. We're riding out a classic to a melancholic tune. Yeah, natural.
Yeah, adjust the loop. Focus the vision. Yeah, let's align the teeth. Magnifying glass, resting on an eye, quiet still. Examining the geometry of every little wheel. A pair of silver tweezers holding ruby jewel bearings. Unbothered by the static of the economic flarings. Counting 50 teeth upon a gear the size of sand. Crafting a precision that is hard to understand. No room for error when the architecture is this tight. Polishing the surfaces until they catch the light. Oh, lock the microscopic teeth into a clean array. Measuring the minutes that are slipping fast away. A masterwork of balance built on copper and on brass. Guarding every second as the hours slowly pass. Yeah, keep the rhythm ticking with the steady, flawless grace. That's the ultimate execution in a quiet space. The balance spring is breathing with the rhythmic rapid coil. Protected by a droplet of imported crystal oil. The escapement wheel is ticking out a pulse of pure design. Making every second of the operation line. We're building up a structure that will outlive all our days. Operating safely through the architectural haze. Oh, lock the microscopic teeth into a clean array. Measuring the minutes that are slipping fast away. Masterwork of balance built on copper and on brass. Guarding every second as the hours slowly pass. Yeah, keep the rhythm ticking with the flawless steady grace. That's the ultimate execution in a quiet space. Quiet space. Yeah, yeah, check the balance. Test the spring. The timing is exact. The casing snaps together with the clean and metal sound. The most precise machinery that ever can be found. A timeless little artifact born out of discipline and skill. Operating smoothly while the universe stands still. Oh, lock the microscopic teeth into a clean array. Measuring the minutes that are slipping fast away. A masterwork of balance built on copper and on brass. Guarding every second as the hours slowly pass. Yeah, keep the rhythm ticking with the flawless steady grace. That's the ultimate execution in the quiet space. Yeah, fully warm. Yeah, fully warm. Dust the table. Need the patience. Let it ride. Mound of white powder sitting on a wooden board. Waiting for the alchemy, the time and heat afford. Pushing down the palms with the rhythmic steady weight. Folding in the boundaries of what we calculate. The flower starts to scatter like a dusting of the snow. While underneath the surface, hidden energies will grow. No rushing through the process or accelerating proof. Just absolute devotion under one domestic roof. Oh, press the dough down slow and let the gluten weave its chain. Erasing all the friction and the residue of strain. A patient transformation in a warm and quiet space. Rising to perfection with an unassuming grace. Yeah, watch the cover linen as the dough begins to swell. Inside a cozy kitchen where the quiet rhythms dwell. resting in the corner while the yeast begins to breathe, unfolding every secret that the harvest leaves behind. The oven preheating with the low industrial hum, preparing for the golden transformation yet to come. A labor of endurance where the clock is your best friend, translating simple ingredients to gold until the end. Oh, press the dough down slow and let the gluten weave its chain, erasing all the friction and the residue of strain. A patient transformation in a warm and quiet space, rising to perfection with an unassuming grace. Yeah, watch the cover linen as the dough begins to swell. Inside a cozy kitchen where the quiet rhythms dwell. Let it rest, let it rise. Patience is the ultimate ingredient, pulling out the golden crust from underneath the door. The aroma of accomplishment is floating on the floor, a masterpiece of comfort baked through discipline and time, as satisfying as a well-constructed BoomBap rhyme. Oh, press the dough down slow and let the gluten weave its chain, erasing all the friction and the residue of strain. A patient transformation in a warm and quiet space, rising to perfection with an unassuming grace. Yeah, watch the cover linen as the dough begins to swell. Inside a cozy kitchen where the quiet rhythms dwell. Yeah, baked to perfection.
Yeah, hit the gas. Neon reflecting on the glass. Let's on the night. Gas towers flashing with the cascade of cyan and pink, moving at a velocity that leaves you hardly time to think. The overpass rising like a roller coaster track with the heavy pocket rhythm that is never looking back. Tires skipping lightly over lane markers in the dark, leaving every traffic light behind us like a spark. The urban pulse is pounding through the chassis in the frame, while we blaze a trail across the city without a name. Oh, ride the neon current through the heart of the machine, the fastest, slickest groove that you have ever heard or seen. A blur vertical architecture flashing in the glass, leaving all the static of the ordinary past. Yeah, keep the tempo pumping as the tunnels echo loud. We're moving like lightning right above the midnight crowd. King of the metropolis upon an iron throne, cornering the boulevard with absolute precision style, collecting every block and turning every single mile. No hesitation lingering, just momentum in the chest, proving that the midnight trips are always truly best. Oh, ride the neon current through the heart of the machine, the fastest, slickest groove that you have ever heard or seen. A blur of vertical architecture flashing in the glass, of the ordinary past. Yeah, keep the tempo pumping as the tunnels echo loud. We're moving like lightning right above the midnight crowd. Check the track from it up, red line peak, full speed ahead. Check the track from it up. Yeah, slowing down the acceleration as the bridge comes into sight, having every corner of the metropolitan night. A masterclass in driving high velocity and sleep, the ultimate soundtrack for the middle of the week. Whoa, ride the neon current through the heart of the machine, the fastest, slickest groove that you have ever heard or seen. A blur of vertical architecture flashing in the glass, leaving all the static of the ordinary past. Yeah, keep the tempo pumping as the tunnels echo loud. We're moving like lightning right above the midnight crowd.
Yeah. Keep the screen dim, fingers on the keys. Let's compile the universe. Casting shadows on the wall while the outside world is silent and the curtains fall. A string of logic forming in the architecture deep, rewriting all the rules while the commuters sleep. Tapping out a rhythm with a mechanical sound, building up a kingdom where the structure is profound. No syntax errors breaking through the steady state decree, just a clean execution and a frequency. Oh, weave the logic in the dark before the morning breaks, calculating every single move the system makes. A digital architecture rising from the screen, the cleanest composition that the night has ever seen. Yeah. Let the keystrokes lock into a steady groove. That's the only way a modern mind is built to move. Parameters defined and the variables aligned, leaving all the clutter of the afternoon behind. The compiler running hot with the rhythmic steady hum, waiting for the breakthrough in the chorus yet to come. We're patching up the glitches with the rhythm and the rhyme, compressing the whole universe into a single line. Oh, weave the logic in the dark before the morning breaks, calculating every single move the system makes. A digital architecture rising from the screen, the cleanest composition that the night has ever seen. Yeah. Let the keystrokes lock into a steady groove. That's the only way a modern mind is built to move. Check the logic, verify the loop, execution running smooth. The terminal is clearing as the compilation ends, reaching out across the digital and human trends. A masterpiece of programming, deliberate and sleek, the quietest triumph of the entire week. Oh, heed the logic in the dark before the morning breaks, calculating every single move the system makes. A digital architecture rising from the screen, the cleanest composition that the night has ever seen. Yeah. Let the keystrokes lock into a steady groove. That's the only way a modern mind is built to move. Yeah. Yeah. Program executed. Wet the tip of the brush, keep the hand steady. Inkstone resting darkly on a clean mulberry page, shedding all the friction of a fast and frantic age. A stick of pine soot charcoal moving in a circular pace, releasing rich black liquid into a polished space. The calligraphy brush is swelling with a weighted hair, preparing for a movement that is delicate and rare. No room for hesitation nor a trembling in the wrist, when drawing out the boundaries that we cannot miss. Oh, pull the brush across the page with discipline and grace, translating inner stillness to a physical embrace. A single stroke of darkness defining all the light, clearing out the clutter of an overthinking night. Yeah, watch the black ink bleed into the absorbent grain, eroding all the residue of pressure and of strain. The
pressure starts to harden as the stroke begins to sweep, emitting every secret that the quiet hours keep. Vertical and horizontal meeting in a square design, constructing a philosophy within a single line. A masterclass in breathing where the hand and mind unite, producing pure perfection in the middle of the night. Oh, pull the brush across the page with discipline and grace, translating in a stillness to a physical embrace. A single stroke of darkness, defining all the light, clearing out the clutter of an overthinking night. Yeah, watch the black ink bleed into the absorbent grain, eroding all the residue of pressure and of strain. Hold the breath, execute the stroke, flow without friction. The character is finished, drying slowly on the board, exposing all the elegance the discipline afford. A timeless piece of culture crafted through an honest heart, where writing turns to rhythm and where rhythm turns to art. Oh, pull the brush across the page with discipline and grace, translating in the stillness to a physical embrace. A single stroke of darkness, defining all the light, clearing out the clutter of an overthinking night. Yeah, watch the black ink bleed into the absorbent grain, eroding all the residue of pressure and of strain. Yeah, stroke complete. Yeah, flick the switch, let the reel spin, project the memory. Carbon arc illuminating through a spool of amber film, casting moving shadows in a microscopic realm. A beam of light cutting through the popcorn scented air, translating quiet echoes of a time that's no more there. The gears are turning smoothly with the rhythmic steady click. We're building old emotions with the photographic trick. No dialogue is needed when the visual tells the tale, riding on a narrative that never tried to fail. Oh, cast the silver shadows on a vast and waiting wall, catching every phantom memory before the curtains fall. A steady reel of history spinning in the dark, igniting every frame with a cinematic spark. Yeah, watch the focus sharpen as the colors start to blend. We're rewriting the story from beginning to the end. Spools of black and white turning into vivid blue, transforming ordinary scenes into a world brand new. The dust motes dancing softly in the vertical ray, chasing all the static of the afternoon away. A masterclass in framing where the patience is the key, locked inside a loop of pure visual poetry. Oh, cast the silver shadows on a vast and waiting wall, catching every phantom memory before the curtains fall. A steady reel of history spinning in the dark, igniting every frame with a cinematic spark. Yeah, watch the focus sharpen as the colors start to blend. We're rewriting the story from beginning to the end. Hold the frame, adjust the lens, let the projection breathe. The final reel is sliding to the bottom of the tray as morning starts to fracture through the entryway. The projector cools its engine to a silent, steady hum, having preserved a masterpiece for years yet to come. Oh, cast the silver shadows on a vast and waiting wall, catching every phantom memory before the curtains fall. A steady reel of history spinning in the dark, igniting every frame with a cinematic spark. Yeah, watch the focus sharpen as the colors start to blend. We're rewriting the story from beginning to the end. Yeah. Lights up. Lights up. Yeah. Flip through the sleeves, dust on the fingers. Let's find the hidden sample. Cardboard boxes sitting in the dim and dusty store, stacked in heavy columns all across the wooden floor. Fingers flipping backward through the alphabet and genre, looking for a rhythm that is deeper than the honor. A faded paper sleeve revealing something rare and old, an unindexed masterpiece of sonic yellow gold. Pulling out the vinyl with a careful trembling hand, examining the grooves of an forgotten wonderland. Oh, dig into the crates to find the treasure in the dust, transforming oxidation into absolute robust. A hidden loop of history waiting on the shelf, exposing compositions that can speak all by themselves. Yeah. Drop the needle slowly on the faded paper label, turn an ancient vinyl to a rhythm that is stable. The turntable is spinning with the steady heavy hum, anticipating brightly where the rhythm's gonna come. Isolating two bars from a forgotten jazz trombone, building a brand new kingdom from a relic overthrown. The sampler captures lightning in a digital container, creating an aesthetic that is keener and diviner. Oh, dig into the crates to find the treasure in the dust, transforming oxidation into absolute robust. A hidden loop of history waiting on the shelf, exposing compositions that can speak all by themselves. Yeah, yeah. Drop the needle slowly on the faded paper label, turn an ancient vinyl to a rhythm that is stable. Isolate the breakdown, chop the samples, make it swing. The beat is rolling smoothly with a brand new point of view, recontextualizing everything we thought we knew. Just crate digging persistence and an ear for hidden gold, translating ancient wax into a story yet untold. Oh, dig into the crates to find the treasure in the dust, transforming oxidation into absolute robust. A hidden loop of history waiting on the shelf, exposing compositions that can speak all by themselves. Drop the needle slowly on the faded paper label, turn an ancient vinyl to a rhythm that is stable. Yeah. Golden wax. the wind catch. We're heading for the horizon. Stretching forward like a ribbon made of gold, chasing down a story that is waiting to unfold. The rearview mirror fading as the desert turns to red, with 100 miles of open sky expanding overhead. Tapping on the steering wheel in time with the snare, flushing out the static of the city from my hair. No speed limit, pressing on the accelerator floor, just a roaring engine and a whole lot more. Oh, chase the amber sun along the ocean, skirting line, transforming dusty miles into a golden hue design. A rhythmic highway rushing underneath the rubber tire, filling up the atmosphere with high-octane desire. Yeah, keep the pedal down and let the bass line shake the floor. We're driving through the sunset, and we're always wanting more. Storefront lights blurring into streaks of orange light, swapping out the shadows for a high velocity night. The engine humming softly with an unshakable mind, making every passing second feel exceptionally right. We left the heavy baggage at the starting line behind, leaving only velocity and clarity of mind. Oh, chase the amber sun along the ocean, skirting line, transforming dusty miles into a golden hue design. A rhythmic highway rushing underneath the rubber tire, filling up the atmosphere with high-octane desire. Yeah, keep the pedal down and let the bass line shake the floor. We're driving through the sunset, and we're always wanting more. Step on the gas, feel the velocity. The horizon is wide open. The stars are starting to sparkle through the purple evening air, remind us of the freedom that is waiting everywhere. A masterpiece of travel on the fast lane interstate, where every single movement feels triumphant and elate. Oh, chase the amber sun along the ocean, skirting line, transforming dusty miles into a golden hue design. A rhythmic highway rushing underneath the rubber tire, filling up the atmosphere with high-octane desire. Yeah, keep the pedal down and let the bass line shake the floor. We're driving through the sunset, and we're always wanting more.